Hi everyone, this is April with Flowers from the Foss family. We garden in zone 4A, and last night, well, evening, I did a garden tour of the backyard, and I forgot to do this little part. So this is the next day, and so there are a few things that have popped out since yesterday, since last night, that I want to show you. And so I'm going to have my daughter Charlotte tape me. We'll see how it works. So anyway, I hope you enjoy the tour, and I had to adjust. I hope you enjoy the tour, and like and comment if you feel like you want to. All right, enjoy. We're going to start back here with the end of the garden, or the newest part of the garden, I should say. Those are teddy bear sunflowers, and that is a hydrangea. This is our barberry, and I'll show you this stuff from the other side, but I just am in the back of it right now because I'm going to go down this path. So that is an amaranth, and the farther we get down, the brighter they get. There are a bunch of cosmos. Some of them have buds on them already. This is a self-seeded sunflower, and this stuff is Dara. It's gonna be so cute. These are self-seeded, and I hope they self-seed more for next year because they're really cute and tall and just really I don't know, dainty. I don't even know what the right word is, but I like them a lot. There's a self-seeded milkweed right here, and I know that I threw a bunch of milkweed seeds in here. Matt didn't want any, but I like it. It smells so good. So this is the echinacea I started by seed, and another one right there, and there's a foxglove, and there is a prairie grass. And I'll go around the front of that garden too to give you a better show of it. We're down the path right now. A black-eyed Susan. So if we turn this way, this is going down the path. It's getting tighter and tighter. We left it wider this time. We had stuff right up to each side of the aisle, the path there, so we don't want it like that. There are dahlias back here, and zinnias, and this is yarrow I started by seed. Almost everything I started by seed in the house, and so these are gonna get ready to bloom. They have their buds on them, and I'm not sure what color they are. This is a dahlia. Cosmos back here. Bee balm. I don't know if it's gonna flower. It hasn't flowered for me yet. These are campanulas back here. There's 4 of them, and I don't think they're going to flower this year. I think it takes a year, so hopefully that works. Now this, let me see if I can get a better view. This is the amaranth. Isn't it so neat? It's like a, let me see if I can hold it. Can't even explain what it's like. like a mop or something, that a pretty mop, like a braid, like a hair braid, hair ponytail. I don't know. It's very cute and very bright and vibrant. I think the next one is probably more vibrant. And this is a echinacea I started by seed, and this one does have a bud on it. So we'll get one from there for sure. And this is a hydrangea. I just wanted a super small one right here in this spot because I do want tall things in here, but I also want, you know, different heights of things. And so this one is called Summer Crush, and it needs full sun to partial shade, which it will get right here. And it only gets 18 to 36 inches high, which is perfect. And same with the width. Hardy through zones 4 through 9. But here, I'll get a close-up of the... So it has these 2 blooms on them. Oh yeah, I can't wait. I love it, love it, love it, love it. So that's called the Summer Crush. I was weeding today, so there's weed buckets back here. So these are all cosmos, and I pinched them all, and so they're really bushy and they're gonna get tall. And I can't wait for all the flowers to come out on there. And then there's all these ones down here and in the path. Those were all self-seeded, and there's a bunch of them here and there that are self-seeded as well. So my snapdragons that I started in the house had a really, really hard time when I put them out. Oh, this is what they look like, and that one looks like maybe it broke. But so they're trying their best to come back, and they have buds on them, and this one is so strong and sturdy, so I'm looking forward to that. This is Bishop's Flower, and I started these in the house. I love those. There's snapdragons tucked in all around in here. Here's a super bright red one. So I saved seeds from last year, and I only saved pink and white ones, but I think they just gave me whatever I wanted, whatever they felt like. And so that is that's a red one. And there's Queen of the Prairie in here. And this is the Bishop's Ami too. It's so tall, super tall. This one is just about as tall as me. I'm 5'9". So we're in the back in the path still. There is a dahlia right there, and I knew what they were when I planted them in because I had them all tagged, but I don't remember. But when they bloom, I'll know what they are, hopefully. So these are pink ones, so cute. There's a yellow one tucked in there. This is a pink one. So cute. I can't wait for that whole thing to bloom. Another Bishop's Flower. There's 4 of them here. Tucked in here with this Queen of the Prairie in there. And then this is blooming. It's gonna be, I love zinnias, and I'll show you when I go around some zinnias I didn't plan on having, but this is so cute zinnia. And I gotta show you my rose that I started by, I bought a root. I had got 2 roots for Mother's Day from their David Austin roses. And so I'll pop up on the screen what it's called, because I want to get it right. But oh my gosh, I mean, they're so pretty. I love them. And this is another oh my gosh, I just said Dara, and this one's gonna be dark red. Isn't that cute? it will, so right now it looks like an upside down umbrella, and then it turns into, it'll like go into an umbrella. Super cute. This is our little path. I weeded this whole thing today. It was so annoying. So we're gonna have creeping thyme put down here that you can walk on. We have creeping thyme up in the front, but we wanted something shorter. That one gets like 6 inches tall. This one gets 2 inches tall. Let me back up a little bit. That's a self-seeded sunflower. More cosmos. This is going to be a bush bean. You can see the flowers in there. I have one. We planted 3. Oh, no, we planted a lot, but we only got 2. So the flowers are so cute on them too. There's a Cosmo right in the middle of our path here, but I'm leaving it. Here is another Dara. This one looks like it's more pinky, along with the pink grass. I mean, oh, I gotta get a better picture here for you. Look at this grass. It's pink. Look at that. There's 3 of them here. I'll show you a better picture from the front of it when I go around the path here. So this is the other amaranth. It's not as long as that one, but actually now that I'm looking, I think that last one I showed you was the brightest one. And there's self-seeded bachelor buttons everywhere. Here's a purple one. So this is our hill going down into our neighbor's yard, and I don't know what we're gonna do. We would like it lined with lupin, I think, because it smells so good, but we'll see. This is a self-seeded sunflower. There are snapdragons back here that finally look okay. Honestly, I was gonna pull these all out because I thought they were dead. And one did die, it was back there, but that's okay. And there are zinnias growing back here, and this is a dahlia growing back here. Okay, here we go. Look at this. Look at that. Can you see the edges are pink? Oh my gosh. Love, 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 love. So there's 2 right there. I don't know if I said that. So cute. So these weren't planned. They self-seeded, but I love how they look with the pink grass. There's dahlias next to all these stakes, but there's nothing to show you because they're tiny. The lupin are done, and we're letting them go to seed, and we'll sprinkle them around. We cut most of the stalks off, but we left some of them. Cosmos, bee balm, looks like it's having a hard life right now. And actually, I see some powdery mildew, which they are notorious for, so we might have to spray them first, then we'll see what happens. So right next to the lupin are black-eyed Susans. They're getting ready to flower. There's poppies in here. There's another echinacea right here. Foxgloves. Chamomile. Look how cute they are. I mean, they're just so cute. I just love that. Super, super cute. So there's a whole big bush of them here, and so I hope they're just full of the chamomile. Here's a foxglove, And right there, next to the stake, is a dahlia. And if we turn over here, this is a garden in progress. So we have cardboard suppressing the weeds. We need to pull out lots of weeds, but that's suppressing some of them, and then we have to put mulch on there. This is a hydrangea that just is having a hard time getting to any height back here. It should grow good. It's a quick fire fab. They get 6 to 8 feet tall, and it's always, and this is its 3rd year, I think, back here. And I don't know, it gets a lot of sun. It might need more sun. And this is the other amaranth. I mean, this one is so bright. Let me see. Look how bright that is. And it's so neat. Lots of color. Show me again. Lift it up a little bit. Wow, what is that?
Really cool.
Amaranth.
Yeah.
Does it look like a ponytail?
Yeah.
Good job. Okay, in this little spot, this used to all just be grass and weeds and everything, and so Matt tilled it, and so we have cosmos, a few cosmos in there, there's millet in there, there's a self-seeded yarrow, there's bachelor buttons that self-seeded back here, and then Matt put a ton of seeds from zinnias that I had saved from last year, and we're just gonna let them go and see what happens. Instead of pinching, I did pinch a couple, but, and this is a hydrangea, and this is a self-seeded flower. I don't know what it's called, it's orange, and I like them. So these are self-seeded bachelor buttons that are in the path, and I'm leaving them. These are basil. There's a cinnamon basil and an amaretto basil. This is humongous. This Cosmo, it's one Cosmo, and I pinched it way early on, and it's humongous. It's gonna need some support. We have heucheras tucked in here. Lots of bachelor buttons self-seeded back here. Okay, this is also kind of a new part of the garden. It didn't go back that far, but you see foxgloves, and I don't know if they're gonna bloom this year. They might need to have 1 year in the ground. And there's cosmos. There's 4 huge cosmos back there, and they're all pinched and they're all super bushy. And this thing might be a weed, probably is a weed, but I'm just leaving it to see if I want to get it out or not. There's a nasturtium, and there's alyssum in here, and there's, what are these called? Hens and chicks. I got that from my neighbor. Yarrow. And these will flower pretty soon, it looks like. We have 2 self-seeded nasturtium in here. This one right here, and then there's one back there. And these are all zinnias and bachelor buttons. Bachelor buttons. There's a stilby. This is more of a shade part of the garden, but we've moved the stilby around so much. Okay, I want to ask if anyone knows what these bugs are. They're so disgusting. This is goldenrod, and I don't know what these bugs are, but oh my gosh, they're so gross. If you know what they are, or what I should do, or any, there's so many of them. Should I get rid of it? I should look it up, but oh my gosh, I hate them. Okay, let's get away from that. Okay. So I just came out of there, right there. And so now That's the wooden path. And then we're gonna go down this grass path and show you the front of the garden. I was just showing you the back of it, now we're in the front of it. So this part is all, is this part new? This is a little, can't remember. I think you just pushed it out a little bit, this little curve, but so this is a marigold, and there's nasturtium behind it, and there's a ton of alyssum right there. It's like, I don't know, maybe like 7 plants I just stuck there. That is Canterbury bells. That probably won't bloom till next year. That is a marigold. Dusty Miller. Poppies. These little things are silver mist. So I hope they grow, and then I'm gonna let them just stay here and maybe they'll self-seed, because I heard that somebody did that. I'm like, I'm gonna try. So this is the incredible hydrangea on it. That is a feverfew. That looks horrible. These are in a pot right here. These are calendula. And super cute colors on this calendula. I love it. And I moved it back over here. It was on the steps, but grandkids were wrecking it, so I put it over here. Dusty Miller. These are marigolds. There is another rose. And you want to be in it? You have to go way down there, or you got to go back there so they can see you. Yep, and on the path. So this rose was a root that I just put in. This was another one from Mother's Day, and I'll put it up on the screen what it is, but has one little cute flower. And there's November. Say hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
So fancy.
Hi, Mom.
There's stock, it's pink. Marigolds.
I don't like this.
Okay, go throw it in the garbage. Okay, these are zinnias, and I saved seeds from zinnias, but I guarantee you I didn't save any red ones. So, but we have that red one, and I'll show you a couple other ones we have. So there's cosmos all over in here. These I don't know what they're called either, but we got this from a neighbor, and it gets very tall, like 6 feet tall. Maybe not that, maybe it gets really tall. Those are zinnias and more pink stock. This is a dahlia. I don't know, it's from seed, so I don't know what it is yet. And this snapdragon bush is humongous. Like, I don't know why it looks like that, but I thought it was dying, but it's okay. And then that one growing on that stick, insane. Like, I thought they were dying. Nope. Zinnia's tucked in there. This delphinium looks like it's done now, but hopefully it comes back next year. So pretty. Marigold down here, that looks like it's not doing well. I don't know. These ones don't look like they're doing that well. So we'll see. Yellow. I didn't save yellow seeds, but we got yellow. Another one over there. I saved some of this color and the really light pink. So this has tons of buds on it. And there's another one. There's a pink one and a white one right there. This is a humongous marigold. I can't believe it's that tall. These are the grasses. So won't it be so cute when the cosmos are in the backdrop? I'm all about visionary things that please my eye. So there's my shadow. Sorry about the shadows. dahlia I started by seed, so I don't know what color that is. And then you cross the path and there's another one. There's the creeping thyme that we're gonna put in. I stuck in one. It's right there. I'll show you what it's called. It says Carbon Wine and Roses. Cobborn. Creeping thyme. So that's the dahlia. There's a marigold right there, a calendula, and those roses that I showed you earlier. I'm gonna get another close-up. Marigolds. And this path is gonna look so cute. I can't wait till it's full. Yeah, let's get a close-up. Roses, so pretty. Zinnias, cosmos that just grew wherever they felt like it. A dahlia, and another one there. Some of these might not grow because they're so tiny, might not have flowers. Here's another red zinnia. I didn't save any red seeds, so no, it's fine. I'd rather not have that, but it's fine. And these are the bishop's flower in here that I showed you from the back side, because I was back on that path, the wood path. Pink snapdragons. There's marigolds. That one's tiny. And there is the hydrangea that I showed you. There's tons of bachelor buttons in here. This is another marigold. The marigolds were one of my favorite things last year. Bachelor buttons. These were given to us by a neighbor. These are gladiolas. Some lilies from our neighbor. Another marigold. Zinnias. Look how big these are. They were way taller last year, so I don't know. I pinched everything too, so I guess we'll see. This is a huge teddy bear sunflower. Dusty Miller, bachelor buttons right there. Another Dusty Miller. This is kind of a symmetry part of the garden for me. These are feverfew. There's that black-eyed Susan I showed you earlier. And this is the grass. This is called Prairie Winds Apache Rose, and it's supposed to be pink. And we thought it died, but it didn't. We moved it. There's another feverfew. Teddy bear sunflower. Marigold. Another black-eyed Susan. And there's chamomile right there. Lots of weeds. Here's that hydrangea from the beginning. So this one is a Limelight Prime. Gets super big. Lots of self-seeded cosmos back there. Liliatrus all over in here. Alyssum. This is a barberry. So this is the part that gets the most sun, and it's red, and the back of it's more green. This one is called a orange rocket barberry. I really like the color. It looks really good and healthy. Last year we almost killed it because we put it in a bad spot. Another big teddy bear sunflower. This is phlox right here. Alyssum, Liliatrus, and then, so let me show you. That's where I just came from. And behind there is the wood path, and then this is the grass path. So let's see, I'll go down the front of this. This is feverfew, which is just so dainty and pretty and all the things. So this is a single, and these ones are double. And I replicated that on the other side of that black-eyed Susan. And then we had put a zucchini right here and it didn't grow, so I bought a marigold and put it in there. I don't know if it's gonna get very much sun. There's alyssum all the way down the front of this garden, all the way down there. We'll go all the way down there. That's yarrow, getting ready to bloom. Bunny tail grass. I love that. Look how cute it is. Just so, what, whimsical? Cute. It's very cute. Behind there you see a millet. And these are Cresspedia. I like to call them sunballs. And so squirrels or something ate all the tops of my buds off, and some of them, they're gonna be okay, I hope. And we tried to cover up you have to plant it in mass or else it looks not good. These poppies we started in the house by seed, and I cannot believe how humongous these poppy bushes are. How tall do you think that is? Those poppy bushes, 3 feet? 4 feet, really? Oh my goodness, look at all the poppies popping up on the ground. I didn't notice that. So this is the color I was going for because we had these in the front yard. And so we got, I would say 2 different colors. I'll show you. And kind of a few different looking poppies. So this one looks like it's just going to be one single petal poppy. Here's some more sunballs. This part of the garden it has a dahlia right there, and there was supposed to be one right there, but I don't see anything. So it's going to be bare now, unless I buy something else. This is a mum, and that is a self-seeded marigold. There's rose moss all self-seeded in here, and I might leave it, but it gets really gross looking. This is Gomphrena. Gomphrena is so cute. So last year these looked awful. The leaves were purple and yellow and looked like they were dying, but this year they're really healthy looking. So they're the cutest little flower. There's alyssum right down next to it, and behind it are bunny tails, and if you look up above it, these are verbena that you saw in my front yard tour on my flower box. I just think they're so cute. There's millet right there, and those we thought died too. We started those 13 weeks before the last frost, and they were supposed to be started like 6 to 8 weeks, and lots of them died. But then some of them are just like, we'll just stick them out there, and they're okay. So this is what the seed head looks like of a poppy, which I really like, and this has probably hundreds and hundreds of seeds in it, and that's what I saved last year. And so last year I had maybe 3 flowers or something on my, maybe 4 on my poppy bush. It looks like a bush plant. And this year it's full. I'll get you another look of one that has tons on it. So I just want them all to bloom at one time. There's the verbena. I love the verbena, how it looks. Okay, this is another one of the poppies. So these were all the same seeds from the same flower. And this is, we already had one right here bloom, so this is the seed head, and this is the flower. It's like, I don't know, pink, like a bright pink apricot in there kind of, and this is full of blooms. Look at that. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that might bloom any day now, and then there's tons more on it. Can you see them? They're all in here. They're tiny ones, and then these ones are getting ready to bloom. There's a dahlia right there, and this is gomphrena, alyssum, and this is a big rose moss. And so if it gets cute flowers, I might save it. This is a echinacea. Oh no, I don't know if I have the tag. I'm gonna have to look at it because I forgot what it's called now. But it's so cute. And then back here we planted aster seeds, and I gotta fix that one. So a few of them worked. There's alyssum in here. Verbena. November, what are you doing? There's more gomphrena, alyssum. This is our peony bush that is way over. This is a weed, I guess. And I don't know what this is. It's probably a weed, but I'm just waiting to see what happens. These are self-seeded. So these came from a wild flower seed packet that we had, and they're just popping up all over, which I'm fine with. These alyssum look great. This spot looks great too. So there's alyssum. White marigolds that don't look white. They have more like a buttery, banana-y color to them. They're cute though. There's 2 bushes right here. The verbena. More gomphrena. So I was going for a look in here, and then what kind of messed it up is the color of those bright poppies, but it's okay. I like them. Go sit with Dad over there. He's back there. See him? Go sit with him. More gomphrena. I love the darkness of this alyssum. Love that. Some more bunny tails in here. This is another poppy, and it looks like these ones are also going to be that lavender color, so I'm happy about that. These are bells of Ireland, and they're just going to be green, so I probably won't ever plant them again, but they're, you know, neat enough. Do you see the flower in there? They're like little, they look like little bells, and they're green, and there's like little thorny things in there. So I should have had color back here, but it's okay. Alyssum. This is another pink one, bright pink. This is getting ready. Look at that. That is amazing. That's gonna probably be bloomed tomorrow. And this is full of them too. And so we didn't know that they needed to be staked because we didn't know that they were going to be this huge. And so, where was I? I was gone one day and I came back, and this one especially was falling over. So Matt staked all these poppies plants because they're really heavy. Here's a bigger one of the verbenas. It's too cute. There's a yarrow stuck in there. Some more alyssum. Okay, I'll go around back I'll go back this way. I could have my whole yard be a garden because it makes me so happy, but oh my gosh, is it a lot of work. So we were gonna put creeping thyme in this little path too. We're gonna kind of do the same thing we did back there. And then if we go around here, this is a allium and it's called Millennium Allium. And it's just tiny and cute. It'll spread next year. So this is the back of the front. These are from a wildflower packet that seeded again this year. Self-seeded, hung around, and they're just cute little pink flowers. So I'm gonna keep them. I like them. And I'm sure I picked a ton out because I think everything is a weed, so. I'm going to show you some peonies that have bloomed last night. I showed you one on the video last night, and so now there are several more. So they're over here. These peonies, I don't remember which one it was. I think this one was the one that I showed you yesterday. And so there's one here and there's one here, and these ones are getting ready. So this is so cute. And then these purple ones bloom. Can you get a closer look at this? So this is what the color I was looking for to get, that I just love. And there's another one right here. Look at that. Oh my God, I love it.
And here's the peonies.
Oh, look at Charlotte. Okay, now stand up to my face. And then there's this one, and then there's a one down there too that I'll show you. But so this is even a different color. There's a bee buzzing around it. Look at that. And so there's another one that's going to bloom right here, and it has several blooms, all, well, buds. There's no blooms yet, several buds. And so I'm going to go around here. I don't think this one was out yesterday, but this also has, what, there's one down here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them probably ready to bloom tomorrow or the next day probably. So I just wanted to show you that. And then
this one right here, as you can see, it's trying to focus. One over there. Right there and there. There she is. So as you can see, she's gonna stay right there.
This is, do you want to talk about it? Say this is the prairie grass.
That is the prairie grass, and so is that. That one isn't as bushy as that is. As this one.
Well, it's bending over right now.
Yeah.
But
That one, you can definitely tell that one's more bushy.
yeah, look how tall it is. You see me on it?
Yeah, it's up to your cheeks.
I love this thing. Yeah, I love those are super cute, and that one's not as tall. And then
Yeah.
over here, Charlotte, this Katie, I don't remember if I showed that.
No, you didn't show it. I don't think so. This one is my second favorite.
Yeah, so this is so cute. It looks like the edges might be a little bit burnt or something.
But otherwise, it's really cute.
I love the color, yeah. And then this is the double feverfew that is so cute. And this is in a lot of sun, and let me see. Well, it smells like that. I do.
And then the daisies that are. Wait, did you plant those daisies?
No, they just popped up on their own.
The daisies are pretty, but they're not very.
Okay, so thank you so much for watching. It was kind of a weird video because I did it yesterday in the backyard, and then this morning I did the prologue to the thing. So, and now I'm just gonna say goodbye and thank you for watching, and I hope you liked that little weird video. It's kind of long.